Blue skies outside, but don't let it fool you. It is cold out there. The Kentucky Derby is cursed. That's at least what Steve Andrus thinks, right? It is the most wonderful time of the year for a lot of people, but not everyone is smiling. 12 people are deciding the fate of one of Louisville's most notorious accused killers. WDRB's Danielle Lama reveals the last thing the jurors heard before starting deliberations in DeWan Hammond's fourth murder trial. Danielle. Thunderstorms in the area tonight. We even heard from some people saying that they were experiencing some power outages, which comes with this. WDRB's Lawrence Smith explains this is the fourth time that Hammond has faced a jury. Lawrence. In the case that started all of this, the Kentucky Court of Appeals rules that Hammond's brother, Lloyd Hammond, should be retried in the murders of two men and that prosecutors can use the taped testimony of Troya Shekels. No buts about it. Kentucky state properties are now tobacco and e-cigarette free. A ban starts today, the same day as the Great American Smokeout. Governor Steve Beshear says Kentucky's high rate of smoking and cancer deaths prompted the ban. The tobacco-free policy extends to about 33,000 state workers and visitors to state offices and properties. State employees also can't use tobacco or e-cigarettes in state-owned cars. Preservation Louisville has listed it as one of the city's most endangered sacred spaces. Only on WDRB, Lawrence Smith explains how a historic church building is about to be resurrected.
It is officially tournament time. The NCAA pairings announced this evening, and sports director Tom Lane is here with an early look. Some fans not happy with the pairings.
Yeah, not so thrilled.
You probably heard some of them walking by just a few minutes ago, because even though the game's been over for a while, there's still some fans just hanging around.
Still celebrating, yeah.
Still celebrating. And some of the fans did tell me they didn't expect Kentucky to make it this far, but now that they have, they expect them to win a national championship. The 10 is up, and crews are working to make sure everything is perfect here in the area where the celebrities will arrive tonight.
It's snowing in Paoli, Indiana. Man-made snow, that is. But WDRB's Rachel Collier explains it's still not enough to allow Paoli Peak Ski Resort to open just yet. Taking action on immigration without Congress, President Obama is about to lay out his plan. During a primetime address tonight, the president will tell the American people about his executive action plan. It includes an order he will sign tomorrow that could keep as many as 5 million immigrants in the U.S. illegally from being deported. Republicans said the action could actually make things worse.
What does the president have to say to the countless aspiring immigrants who've spent literally years waiting patiently in line? To the people who've played by all the rules? Where's his compassion for them?
The president says he would still like Congress to come up with a bipartisan immigration bill.
The look on his face, it was actually, he yelled, in the video, "I've been shot, there's a gun," and that's when everybody in the library freaked out.
3 students are shot, the gunman dead after opening fire inside a packed Florida State University library early this morning. Officials say there were as many as 400 students in the library at the time studying for final exams. A Louisville woman is fighting to keep dangerous drivers off the road. Dana Sample was severely hurt in a crash last June. An accident report shows she and her husband were heading down Greenbelt Highway when a car with a flashing caution arrow turned in front of them. The report states the other driver failed to yield the right-of-way and cited inattention. We found that the driver had a dangerous history behind the wheel.
I don't think anybody should ever have to go through what I have gone through, my husband's gone through, my kids or family.
In my special report tonight at 6 and 10, we look into Kentucky's reckless driving laws and how our state compares to others. Well, consider this a Christmas present from the Ohio River Bridges Project. There won't be any new interstate or ramp closures in Louisville or southern Indiana until late January 4th. An Elizabethtown woman who crashed her car into a grocery store has now been charged with attempted murder. It's the words we've all been waiting to hear. Warm up. In other places, it was more of a mixture, causing some accidents in the area. With the first official day of spring a week away, many say it can't come soon enough. Meteorologist Jeremy Capel is here now with a look at what we can expect overnight. Jeremy?
News.
Such a catchy song, and the nonprofit organization is trying to raise $200,000 for design and construction. For information on how you can contribute to the Happy Birthday Park, just log onto our website and click on the button.
The water continues to flow down Baxter Avenue, and ahead of us, a block away from us, at this point, crews are digging and trying to get to the water main and figure out which one is the source of the break. When we arrived, this wasn't like this at all. You can see that the snow is really sticking here to the roadway and the side road especially, and this is that wet kind of slushy snow that we are seeing here in Floyd County. And the main roads, you can see that drivers are starting to head home right now, and they're starting to take it slow.
Dear Santa, 2 words followed by wishes from children across the world. Locally, hundreds of letters have been sent to the post office here in Louisville, and some of the requests will leave a lasting impact.
Yes, ma'am. May I help you? If you'll step right over there and just put your return address right in here.
Among the Christmas rush,
You do want it for tomorrow? Okay.
the many packages and cards being sent. There are hundreds of letters tucked away at Louisville's main post office, waiting to be read.
I hope I'm on the nice list. I've always believed in you no matter what.
They are addressed to Santa Claus for his eyes only.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. Am I naughty or nice?
And while you probably expect the drawings and requests for toys,
I want a dollhouse, I want a dog.
there are letters in this stack
Dear Santa,
that will truly tug at your heartstrings.
this year all I want for Christmas
Is for my mom to keep our house. Make me cry.
Dear Santa Claus, all I want for Christmas is just a couple of things, which is a green machine, a model car, and a model rocket.
The most important thing is just for people to like me for who I am.
Not just for what I wear or who
I hang out with, but for me. Please bring a couple of presents for my parents.
Sometimes the requests are even hard for Santa's helpers to read.
And at this age, kids are honest and they're real.
It's not just happy letters, kind of got me a little emotional.
Written by young children with big hearts, words that may even surprise some parents.
Have a nice Christmas.
It's a good reminder as the Christmas rush continues of what's really important at this time of year. You can't always stamp it, wrap it, or ship it. Sometimes it's simply a request that starts out, Dear Santa.
they always want something for somebody else, and that's what's the most important thing is sharing.
Because sometimes we forget the real meaning of Christmas, and it's to bless somebody else.
Here in Louisville, Santa's elves are writing back to every single child who sends Santa a letter. So the requests are being heard.
Those letters, I mean, they just hit you right in the heart.
I know, and it's neat to see children not requesting the
No,
toys.
just
it's really
wanting to
something
be
that,
liked, and you just hear some of those letters. Great story.